Hey, hello, meet Tina here from Los Angeles, California. Anyway, today mark the 35 weeks post-COVID. Um, just wanted to recap, what went on with my COVID journey. I was in the hospital on October 5th, 2020. For 15 days, and after that 2 weeks later I went in again for a couple weeks, and then I went in again for 1 day about 5 times. Actually 3 times, sorry about that. But anyway, my journey has been like a challenging up and down, but it's getting better as times go by, but it's not fully recovered yet. Starting from October till the end of the year, it was extremely challenging, extremely difficult to breathe, and I was on a lot of steroids and on different type antibiotics. So my whole system, my blood panel is all messed up, my stomach is all messed up. Everything. Anyway, fast forward to beginning of the year, I seem to get better, and what I did to help myself, I push myself to walk, and which I'm doing right now. I'm walking this morning, and right now I'm just taking a little break. So I walk, and I use the spirometer to help with the breathing because my lung was completely shut down. I wasn't able to breathe my own when I was in the hospital first time. So anyway, now fast forward to beginning of June, which is this month. I start to feel the symptom revert. My heart's starting to feel funny again. My lungs still very tight. So I started to worry again. And what I did is that I have one of my clients who's really sweet. She suggested me to go to see Chinese doctor, but he's not an herbalist. In a way, he's more into biofeedback and energy healing. And when he told me about my allergic reaction to the steroid and the food that I have been eating for the past 8 months, because one of the symptoms I have too is that I have been bloated for the past 8 months. I look like 8 months pregnant. But I never brought up that symptom on the YouTube video to share with anyone. I never focused on that because I was just focusing on my lungs and my heart. So that was my main focus. However, so I decided to go to see this Chinese doctor, and at the same time, when he told me all that, I started to get the stomach and the sternum, my chest massage, because I just felt like this would help. And also I changed my food completely, my diet. Everything's all clean, no salt, no canned food, no processed food whatsoever. So I have been doing this for like 3.5 weeks now, because I started this to see this Chinese doctor, getting my stomach massage and my diet. I changed it in the same time. Actually, I have to say within a couple of days apart. So it's kind of hard to tell which one works the best. However, I felt an instant improvement on the massage and the food that I ate. I have to say massage more than the food, because it's instant gratification of I can breathe better, because I started to like belch a lot when the girl massaged me, and it's just like it must have been like 1,000 burps just coming out of my mouth. It's just horrible because I have constipation. I never had that problem before. So I actually had diarrhea before. It's been like, I wouldn't say diarrhea, but it's like soft stool. Excuse me if I have to say that in front of the YouTube video here, but soft stool, I've been having it since COVID. But now, since I get a stomach massage and then I change the way I eat, it goes opposite. So it's not in the middle. And I'll tell you, before all this COVID, mine was just perfect. I was in perfect health. I go every day and everything's just perfect, So, but I have to tell you now, at almost 9 months now, 1 more week on 4th of July would mark the end of 9 months post-COVID battles for me. But I have to say it's getting better. Just been up and down, and I hate to having to go through this. But I also wanted to share on this video just in case some of those who have the same symptom. I never thought about, because I never thought about getting massage. I mean, I haven't getting massage before COVID like regularly every week. However, I stopped doing that because I was concerned that if I get massage, I mean, it would be hard for me to breathe and my heart will palpitate again. And that's why I haven't gone to get massage since my COVID, recovery. I was afraid of that. But boy, let me tell you, it's a miracle. It makes a huge difference because I noticed that the inflammation, I noticed that my arm looks smaller, my stomach looks smaller, because all those inflammation caused from not being able to drain it out from my body. I believe that my lymph nodes were not draining all the toxins out of my body. All those drugs that I took, so I stopped taking all supplements right now, and I'm just eating a variety of clean food and the kind of food that's kind of warm my body too. Okay, according to Chinese remedies, or I don't know if India does that too, in Ayurvedic food healings, I was told by the doctor to eat warm food because my gut was not processing, which makes sense to me. So anyway, this is all I want to share today. Okay, just take a little break from my walk. I'm going to go back to walk again. And this is you must do because it does help my lungs a lot. I noticed that the more I walk, the more oxygen saturation increased. Okay, so anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Ciao, and see you next video on the massage. Thank you.